Ms. Munoz here with Level 2 Practice. This is the inventory method. And I have already set up the elements down the middle and their starting inventories. So you probably want to pause your video and do the starting inventories yourself and then check with my starting inventories and make sure you got those right. Starting inventories are just going to come by using the subscripts that are given in the formulas. So you are going to add coefficients in order to make the inventories match up. And you're going to start with an element that is not the same, and you're going to add to the side that doesn't have enough. So I'm going to look at K. The product side only has 1. So if I put a 2 here, that'll take my K to 2. It is going to make everything go up. So it's also going to make my I go up to 2. But that's good because I needed that. And that actually makes everything even. The O and the B, E, I don't want to change. So we're going to leave all my other coefficients at 1. And we're going to look now at our next one. N is balanced, so I'm going to work on O. O beginning has 5, end has 2. The only way to get those to be even, think of least common multiples. The least common multiple of 5 and 2 would be 10. So I'm going to end up doing a coefficient of 5 for this one. So this one, my N's going to go up to 4. My O's going to go up to 10. To get 10 oxygen on the product side, I'm going to need to multiply that by 5. So I'll have 10 oxygen atoms on each side. And then I didn't need to balance out my N, but since I had to fix the O, I'm going to have to update the N. So I'll need a 2 here to make 4 N's on each side. So that one will be 5, 2, 5. All right, our next equation. You can really start with any element. You could start with Li. Sometimes I'll start left to right. In this case, it's real easy to start with, let's say, Al or O even. But Al, this side has 2 and this side has 1. So I know I'm going to need a 2 here. And that will give me 2 ALs and 2 Ns. So it's sort of like dominoes. Since I now have 2 N's, I know this side is going to need 2 N's. So I'm going to put a 2 here. That's going to change my Li to 6 and my N to 2. Now I have 6 Li's. So on the product side, I'm going to need 6. That means I'm going to need a 3 here. And remember, the coefficient goes for the entire formula. So that's going to give me 6 Li. And then 3 times 1 O, it'll give me 3 oxygen. And actually, I needed that because that balances out the oxygen, the 3 oxygen on the other side. And if you look at all the elements are balanced now. So this will end up being 2, 1, 3, 2. And my last equation, here, an easy one to start with would be Mg. So I've got Mg on this side. I've got 3 over here. So I'm going to start with a 3 with MgCl2. And that's going to give me 6 CLs because I'm going to update everything in that formula. Since I now have 6 CLs, I'm going to go over here and try to fix this CL on the product side. So I'm going to need 6 there. And that will give me 6 chlorine on the product. It'll also give me 6 Ks because the 6 goes to both. I'm going to try to get 6 Ks at the beginning. So I'm going to need a 2 here. So that will give me 6 Ks. And I'm also going to do 2 for the P. So 2 P's, 2 times 1. And I don't need any coefficient for this last one because everything's even now. 3 Mgs, 6 Cls, 6 Ks, and 2 Ps on each side. And that is level 2.